Hey everyone, Presito here. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about SRC20's and what's going on at the moment. Obviously, there's a bit of FUD at the moment in the community, and I think that's largely due to the trade volume not being as high as people hope for. And I think there's a lot of reasons for that, and I think it's reasons people don't need to really worry about. So I'm going to be covering these reasons in the video and just covering stamp chain updates and SRC20 updates in general. And I think there is some good news still out there. And yeah, so let's get started. So first things first, I want to reiterate that with this very speculative technology, SRC20, obviously based off BRC20, but non-prunable, which is super pro. Obviously, there's a lot of risk that comes with that. I believe I said it also in the first few videos I made on SRC20, that with this speculative technology, it can either do really well or really, really bad. And that bad is actually zero. So obviously no one wants it to go to zero. That would mean trade volume is completely dead and it just goes to zero and it's wrecked. And it's not technically zero, but since no one trades it, basically is zero. But it also has the opportunity to go super high, like Audi from BRC20. And I think the opportunity for SRC20 to become that is still very much there. Also, another concern of the community, which I can kind of understand, but it also has its plus side, is that there is no team or core dev team dedicated to SRC20s in general. Yes, there's the wallet developers and so on, but there is no team behind SRC20. And Mike in Space himself, who created it, he said he does not control it. It's completely decentralized, which of course is a good thing. But it's also bad because if it doesn't gain traction via the community, then there is no team to contact exchanges and to arrange things like that, to get it listed and create hype. And it's completely based on how the community will evolve SRC20 themselves. So that is one of the FUD points. And like I said, I can kind of understand it, but at the same time, I think it's a plus side if it becomes hyped enough on its own. Then exchanges will list it. And I think that's what people are waiting for as well. One of the main issues is that people aren't really willing to use OpenStamp and the Stamp wallet just because they don't want to import from their Hero wallet to these wallets, obviously due to trust issues or whatever. Also, some good news actually is you can see the Stamp wallet is listed on the Chrome Web Store. So that's really pro to see. So if you have a moment, definitely leave a 5-star review for them, since they're constantly working hard on this and things are looking good for them. Also, they announced there's going to be a mobile wallet, which is really cool, but I'll cover that a bit later. But as I was saying, for OpenStamp, people also aren't really willing to use it. Also, you need to use Unisat wallet and import there, and it's all a bit complicated. So the ideal would be a website that is well known, or an exchange that is really well known, where you can easily connect your Hero wallet, and hopefully Hero's working on integration of SRC20s. Connect your wallet and simply trade through there. That would be the ideal, and I think that would really increase the volume, and it would open it up to a whole new market. Obviously, not many people are willing to even buy through these exchanges, so it would increase the buy volume, that would increase the sell volume. So everything will go a lot better. What SRC20 really needs right now is that volume. And that is really crucial for any project or any ecosystem. Obviously no volume, then it's basically dead. And that's what no one wants. So anyways, if we have a look at OpenStamp, let's have a look at the market, see how things are doing. So currently they've listed Kevin, Stamp, and Sato. So Sato was just recently added, and they announced that they will be adding more SRC20s as time goes on. And if you have a look at the overview here, it's quite cool. You can see the Kevin holders, Stamp holders, the current market cap based on how it's been trading recently. And obviously the prices have gone down due to the FUD of the volume being low. People are selling, almost panic selling at really cheap prices. So if you are looking to get into SRC20s, it could be a good time. But keep in mind, like I said, it's very speculative and it could just die. But always historically, the times that have been best to buy is when you think it's dead, and that's the lowest points in general and what you can make the most gains from. But it could also just die, so just keep that in mind. So you can see here it's been trading 210,000 Kevin sold for $450, which is quite a bit down. That's half a mint. 1 mint was going for around $2,000 or $3,000. So the fact now that it's down to 450 is quite a dip. Then you can see all the other recent trades. 2 mints sold for 2,150. And then if we go to the activity, well, these are open orders. Sorry, if we go to activities, we can see what they sold for. This one sold for 0022. Then here's 50,000 Kevin sold for $123. You can see all the different orders. And we can also go check out Stamp as well, see what's going on there. You can see there's also quite a lot listed here. 1 mint is listed for around $200. So you'd say that's kind of the floor price of it at the moment. You can see a 9 mint sold for $1,800. Then 1 mint here sold for $200. So it's sitting around $200. So that's also quite a bit down from what it used to be at. Anyways, if we go to Stamp Scan, and obviously this is the main indexer used at the moment for SRC20's. If we go to the trade here, this will show us the trades that happen in the wallet, specifically the Stamp wallet. And we can see all the recent trades and how it's looking. So we can see, it's nice to see some different SRC20 tokens selling. You can see it's mostly Stamp here. 2 mints sold for 0.0142 Bitcoin. And you can see it is quite low still at the moment. A bit lower even actually than OpenStamp. So if you're looking to trade, it's probably a bit better to use OpenStamp. The volume seems a bit similar. I see there's 4 sales here today, and it was a similar amount on OpenStamp, 3 sales yesterday. So you can see the volume is quite low, but there are still sales happening. So the interest is still there. And you could argue that it's probably smart money scooping these up for so cheap. But either way, the volume does need to increase. So it's again up to the community. And there was some arguments within the community of what's number one, Kevin or Stamp, and that kind of hurt stamps and SRC20s in general, in my opinion. And it's good that now people have moved on from that and can start discussing actual things that are beneficial for it. So you can see here some more good news. Stamp News posted here, the Stamp Wallet dev Steve confirms ongoing development of Stamp Art transfer feature. So that's going to be really interesting. And also in the Stamp Wallet, you can easily see now your stamps, like the NFTs. You can see the pictures, and it's really smooth and looks really cool. Then you can see here as well, introducing the new Stamp Chain website with integrated dispensers for seamless asset access. You can see here, Mike in Space had a little sneak peek of the new Stamp Chain website. As you can see, dispensers are integrated directly into asset pages, reducing the reliance on linking out to exchange. So that's also super bullish. And it's also nice to see that Stamp Chain is constantly working on development, working on their indexer, which will tie together with the current one that's out. So that's super pro. Then next up, you can see here also the Stamp Wallet unveils improved wallet upgrade, delivering crystal clear stamp visuals, which is what I was talking about. And you can see here what it looks like. And you can see Mike in Space. Steve just pushed out a neat upgrade to the wallet. The stamps are no longer blurry. So nice and clear and looks very nice. And then lastly, like I mentioned earlier in the video, the Stamp Wallet mobile beta testing goes live, paving the way for enhanced stamp management on the go. So that's also good. That's another way to increase volume, is to make it accessible from mobile, just increase the user base. So that's all really pro. So as you guys can see, there is a lot of development still happening for SRC20. So it's by no means dead. The volume may be down, obviously, while the team is working. And like I said, team, as I said in the beginning of the video, there is no dedicated SRC20 team. There's just a Stamp team that's working on general development, which, as I said also earlier, is quite a pro thing in terms of having it as decentralized as possible. There can't be any FUD with that, so no one owns it or runs it, which is really, really good. But you can see there is development happening and things are looking good in terms of that. And with the wallet updates and so on with the marketplaces, that's looking pro. Obviously, the goal is for a bigger marketplace to list SRC20s, and hopefully that is on the horizon. I know the team mentioned that there are people in talks, so that's very bullish and hopefully works out. So if you guys found this video valuable, I'd always appreciate if you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter and Telegram. We're always talking about the latest updates, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.